beautiful people. I hope everyone is doing amazing. And today I just wanted to chat about what my spiritual practices are and what I want to implement more in 2024. So I made a list on my phone that I wanted to have a discussion about. Something that I talk about a lot, and you have seen in my previous videos, is I do meditations. Now, you don't need to do anything fancy. A lot of times I do meditations on YouTube. I love Boho Beautiful. She has really good yoga and meditation. Sometimes I'm just gonna close my eyes and focus on my breathing, and then that is when the other practice would come in, which is breath work. There's a lot of different types of breath work. One that I really like to do that I feel really balances my body is you breathe in from one nostril and the other. So you take your two fingers here and you go breathe in. So you block one, hold, and then you switch, you breathe out from the other nostril, and then the same thing. And you just do that a lot of times, and just that 2 breaths really helped calm me down, and it just like helps to balance you. I feel like breath work for me really helps you to be present in the moment. I really want to get better at breath work because there's so many different types of breath work out there. Like the Wim Hof breathing is a very good one as well. There's other that's like you breathe, you take a deep breath for 4, you hold it, and then you take a out breath for 4. There's another one that I do with my students is you have your hand and I tell them you climb your mountain, you breathe in, hold, and then you climb back down. So this is really good for children or anybody that's visual. It's just using your hand to do that, or you can do by fingers as well. Breathe in, breathe out, hold, breathe in, breathe out, hold. So there's that different type of breath work, which goes, like I said, with your meditation. The other thing that I do a lot is journaling. I have my journal right here. And this is actually a personal journal that I have created that is available if you message me, but currently I'm not in the whole aspect of selling it, just for personal reasons. But my journal is really something that I really am proud of that I have created, and I try to do this every single day. So if you see here, a lot of the first page is just like how you feel at the moment and your self-awareness. So I would sometimes write goals, or I can write how I feel in the moment, what I want to work on. And then you have your affirmation. Affirmations are very good to remind your body what you are feeling or what you want to feel. So I'm strong, I'm beautiful. You can do other like I'm positive and different things like that. And then I have my little grateful that I do every single day. The more grateful you are, the more you attract in your life. Hold on here. She wants to go outside. Go. I just put this in the door for the cold air. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, so I do a lot of journaling, and then I have another journal. This is a very more, if I want to write, sometimes I just feel like I want to write for like 30 minutes, and I'm gonna write. When I tell you I write a lot, and I just kind of write whatever I'm thinking, and just I'm writing until I feel like everything's out. Journaling is a really good spiritual practice because or just a practice in general, because it's really good. It's almost like free therapy. It helps you process your own emotions. It helps you process your mind, what you're thinking. And sometimes I'm gonna start writing and not realize that I was holding something in, or realizing that maybe like I'm gonna go back into an entry and realize that this feeling from today stems from a feeling from maybe like a few months ago that I never dealt with, right? And it's really important to deal with something in the present moment, because if not, it can linger in the future, and that is when other things can become more complicated. Or if you're too stressed, you can have health issues or different things like that. And I feel like journaling really helps me to process emotions that I might be hiding or don't really want to share with people, or just don't know how to share with people. Instead of blabbering, I'm gonna blabber to myself. So these are my journals that I love to use and I use daily. Okay, my other spiritual practices, let me pull up my list here, is my walk. When I walk, I'm gonna be honest right now, I feel like last year I really didn't walk that much. My boyfriend goes on 2 walks a day with my dog, and I love to join them with walks, but I don't do it as often as I would. But when I go on walks, I want to start walking with intention. I want to walk and clear my mind. I want to come back from my walk and feel like I'm connected to nature. When I used to live in my apartment, I would do that a lot. So I would walk with the dog, but you start, instead of being on my phone or listening or being on my phone, I would listen to really calm music or music that would make me feel present. I literally have a walking playlist. And what it does for me personally is it makes me feel so present, because I'm gonna listen to that song, I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna look at nature. And sometimes, honestly, I will hug trees. As crazy as that sounds, trees have energy, and as I previously said, I'm very sensitive to energy. When I connect to nature, it makes me feel very calm. And the other thing I want to start implementing more is we live by the river, so I want to go more in the river and connect to the natural energy of nature. So walking and looking at the beautiful trees, going in the water, and just feeling like I am one with nature. Hold on, I gotta let Bella in. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Okay, now I'm ready. Easy. Easy. Okay. My other spiritual practice is all of my tarot cards. I'm not gonna take them all, but I have a lot of tarot cards. These tarot cards, don't necessarily use them as much as I probably want to, but a lot of times it's like I want to connect with my angels and I want to connect with spirit. So what I'm basically just gonna do is I close my eyes. Hey, easy. Just close my eyes, and you want to put your intention in your card, like whether it's you just want to ask for a message from the spirit, or you just want them to say, hey, if you have any message for me or anything. Oh, this card just popped out. Just like I was just kind of messing around and this card popped out. So for me personally, it's how I function with my angels. Is if they have a message for me, I'm just gonna do that with the deck, and then it comes out. So actually, let's kind of take a look, I guess, together. This is very unplanned, but apparently my angels wanted to have a message for me. So the one that came out is called Flowing River, which is actually kind of funny because I was just talking about how I want to go in the river more often. So it's pretty interesting that this came out. So let's go see actually what it means. Bella, what's wrong? It says, oh wow, everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. That is too funny because my 2024 word is slowness and being more in tune with myself. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Wow. I feel like this message actually came to me, like, I'm having goosebumps because there are certain things that I'm currently processing and going through, and it's like the perfect card to just basically telling me to trust the universe and to just let go of worry. Okay, hold on. Bella wants to go on the couch. Alright, so it also says that your native spirit wants you to know that rivers have personality and carry energy just as animals and plants do. From the Maoris, I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly, to the Australian Aborigines, and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of a river. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. I can't. Oh, okay. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you've been self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude in well, I'm having a hard time because this card could have come at a better time. Let's try that again. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. This means that when the card Flowing River chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. As you shower in water, the water flows over your body. Imagine that everything is flowing in your life. Spend the next time to a river or a stream and watch the flowing waters. Use it as a metaphor to let go and enter the flow. I feel like I haven't done tarot in a little bit, and this was exactly what I needed to hear. That is one spiritual practice that I do and I want to implement more. I have quite a few deck of cards because a lot of them are actually gifts from my mom, because she's also into my tarot cards as well, and some are just from, like, this one was that when I went to my Reiki training, they actually had this deck and I just fell in love with it, and it's actually the one that I've been more in tune or inclined to go towards. Another one that's very different, well, not very different, but that I usually will do before any spiritual practice, or before any spiritual practice to set the mood or different things like that, is my incense candle. I have a bunch, like a lot, but these are just two that I keep here under my table, and the other one is saging. I personally love to sage, and saging is just, I'm gonna sage like after I'm done cleaning the house, or I'm gonna sage after meditation or before meditation. And just sometimes when I feel like I need kind of a reset or just to put the vibes, I'm gonna sage. I don't sage the whole thing. The whole thing. I literally will just take like a little piece out. Sometimes I will, because like that's why it's all burned. But I just take a little piece, and then I have, most of the time, basically always, I always have like a candle burning. This one's like almost done. That's why you can't really see it. And then it doesn't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. Just sage myself, and I just say like, please cleanse my energy, and I just imagine it like it's like a light cleansing my energy, and I breathe. It's like, smells so good in the house. My boyfriend's always like, oh, you smoking here? He just knows it's my sage. He's actually the one who bought me a lot of my incense as well, because he knows that I love it. Okay, so the other one that I have is, or the last one that I have here that I do is Reiki. I have explained it. I explained it a little bit in my my video that I spoke about my 2023 lessons and 2024 goals. Reiki is basically, let me Google the exact definition of Reiki. It says it's a Japanese technique whose inherent sense can promote healing. So it's through hand placements. A lot of what masters believe is that they can channel the energy of the higher energy and can heal the client. And it's basically energy flows through your body. So you are energy, right? Every single thing around you is energy. You are able to use energy from the above, like I will say, and like cleanse energy and unblock energy and release energy. And a lot of times what happens is I actually have my Reiki level 1 and I will self-treat. So because I am in tune with the Reiki energy, I am able to self-treat. And it's basically just you work with the energy. Like I literally can feel my energy and I'm getting goosebumps just by doing this. It's funny because I can actually feel goosebumps in my head because I can feel my energy. And I do practice it on my boyfriend sometimes because I'm not super comfortable to go beyond that. I want to eventually maybe get my Reiki master. It'd be really awesome just because it's also fun to do on yourself. But what happened, like I explained in my previous video, in 2023 I was really blocking my energy, so I actually needed someone in the exterior to come and help me release that energy because I wasn't able to access it. And it helps to self-treat. A lot of times when maybe, you know, you feel anxious or something, it's even if you're not in tune or don't have your Reiki like level 1 or anything, you can just basically, you take your hand and you put it on your heart. You take your other one, you put it like on your stomach, well, right in between the down of your ribs, and this is going to be like on your stomach, so you're like this, okay? And then what I want you to do is you're going to close your eyes and you have to imagine that in your hands there is, like my hands, just when I practice Reiki, my hands become really warm. So you can either start by going like this and saying, I invite the energy of the healing to come to me. You don't need to touch anything. And then you're going to place it on your hands, and right away I can feel the warmth of my hands. When you call upon the energy, it is not directly your energy. You are calling the energy of the world around you, and you're asking it to come in either to calm you down or to release anything that is not serving you. And you just imagine the energy going inside of you, and you trust the energy. It knows where to go. It knows what to do. The energy has a personality of itself, so you just have to invite it inside. So you just close your eyes. You can do breath work at the same time and anything like that, and you just trust it and you let go. And that's something I want to practice some more in 2024, so I don't need to then go and kind of need to rely on someone else. But sometimes I do need Reiki attunements just because it's normal. You just need to attune to the energy back, and it would be nice to get the second level. So I think it goes 1, 2, 3 and then master. So yeah, these are small spiritual practices. And the other one that I don't think I mentioned, but is to either in your water or in your tea or anything you drink, it's to whisper intentions in your liquid. There is a study, I don't know by who, but I can try to pull it up or put in the comments, in the description box. I mean, it was a study done. There was 2 water bottles, and in the water bottle they were giving negativity energy or saying negative thing to the water bottle, and then the other water bottle they were saying positive things to the water bottle. Same thing with a plant. And then they looked at a microscope that water and pretty sure the microscopic like reaction was very bad, and then the one with the positive reinforcement had better, I don't know, crystals, I guess. Let me just pull it up here. So yeah, it's the effect of words on water. And if you look here, I can't really see, but there is different, the crystals look different of the water depending what you say to your water. The water is energy. Water is energy. And if you want positivity, if you want love, or if you want calm or anything, my suggestion is, again, talk to your water. I know it sounds silly, but for me, putting intentions in my water almost makes me feel like, when, especially my water in the morning, because I always try to have a big glass of water in the morning, it's like sets me for the day, right? And it's really good for you to put intentions in your tea before bed, maybe saying like, you know, I want to calm myself down, different things like that. So it is something else that I do. And yeah, I think that's about it that I can think on the top of my head and that I have on my list. Obviously there is so many different spiritual practices, and none of them are, you know, or as long as your intentions are positive, there's none of them that are wrong, right? As long as they are positive is what I'm saying. As long as it comes from a place of love and being genuine and just wanting positivity, it's really good. So I just thought I would share with you my spiritual practices. And yeah, so I hope everybody has a good day, and thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.